So whilst we've seen an increase of marketers who have made it on the boardroom, there's definitely room for improvement there. And the reason for that is that with all the digital disruption across all different sectors, a greater focus on customers and customer empowerment as well, and then all the investment too that we're making in technology, marketers are really primed to take ownership of that. We are the natural custodians of the brand and brand trust, as well as the customers. So it's only natural that we see more and more marketers move up to the board.
The marketing is also a very big budget item for the board.
It is, and so I think to have someone, very good point. I think to have marketers represented on the board, it's being able to cut through the language of marketers and what the role of marketing actually is, to make sure that the investment that's going into marketing across all those different initiatives, whether it's technology or customer, that it is primed to suit the organisational vision and also achieve its overall objectives. A key thing that we hear back from a number of research papers that we've done is that in fact marketers need to learn the language of the rest of the organisation. So move from beyond just marketing talk and talk about business strategy overall and how marketing strategy fits into the overall business strategy, but then also understand the language of the financials and governance and risk as well. So it's about broadening their remit. And so in some ways, they need to be not only then expert at their craft, but then also expert at winning the hearts and minds of the various parts of the organisation as well.
Basically what you're saying, Lynda, is that the marketers need to be able to have a decent conversation with the CEOs and the CFOs at that level.
At that
level.
level.
On the whole business strategy, not only the marketing strategy.
Yeah, and understand the financials and how to read financial statements, understand the role of governance and risk. And so I think like any other board director, you need to grow your skill set across the whole organisation.
IMI is involved in building professionalism through its accreditation process, building the core skills right at the outset of the university, setting the standards, what the industry requires from the students. IMI also has an emerging marketer program where we put the young marketers with the experienced marketers, and they build their skills in terms of working with each other and build the soft skills. We also develop the competencies through the professional development program. We have an internationally recognized professional development program, face-to-face and online, which develops skills. And we also are looking at developing skills in finance and other skills for marketers. Through our awards program, we recognize excellence and promote a high level of excellence in marketing. IMI is continually developing its code of ethics, and we're working with other organizations to set a good code of ethics. Finally, boards and employers recognize Certified Practicing Marketer, our CPM, as the trust mark for the marketing professional. So given all that, our members, people who have gone through the journey and have become CPMs, are well poised to be on boards.
For me, I've been a member for many, many years, and I've always got so much out of it. So I think one of the key things that I get out of it is the continuous learning. So there's a lot of free content, there's a lot of short courses and development opportunities. So just keeping abreast of the skills that's required to be a modern marketer. The other key thing that I get out of being a member is being part of a professional community. There are lots of opportunities to network and engage with fellow marketers, and that community where you can even test yourselves and question each other and say, when you're facing these issues or these challenges, how have you managed those? So I found it very valuable to be part of that community. I think also another thing that I find really valuable in keeping up my credentials up to date is that inner confidence. You know, that I know that I've got this basically. So whilst there are so many changes, I know that I'm keeping my skills up to date, and so that provides me with the inner confidence then to lead and manage teams as well.
In addition to that, Lynda, being a member of an institute like Australian Marketing Institute distinguishes you from the other professionals.
For sure.
You are the professional marketer.
Yeah.
And if you have a CPM qualification or the certification that we have, you've already distinguished yourself from the rest.
So true, because so many marketers call themselves marketers but yet haven't got the credential and nor have they got the CPM accreditation. So it is a good way to differentiate yourself in the market and stand out from the crowd.